Alright, I'm going live. Hey everyone, it's Professor McClendon, and I'm going to be trying some more Japanese Kit Kats. I got a batch from my mother for my birthday, and I figured, hey, I'd try it out. So let's try them, shall we? Alright. Now I've got 16 flavors of which, and it took me a bit to figure out what they were, because in some cases the name was in English on the wrapper, and at other times it was not. And so it took a little bit of digging using Google Translate, trying to figure out what it was. But in the end, I was able to do it. So uh, let's try it out, shall we? Now, a disclaimer before I begin is that some of these are uh, repeats from the last one. I'm not in control of what's in the multi-pack, so we'll see whether or not I still like some of the flavors. All right, let's try it out, shall we? All right, the first one that I've got is cookies and cream flavor. All right, let's try this out. Let's see if the package is going to be as difficult for me as it was with the last batch. Up so far, yeah, the packaging doesn't want to come out. All right. Okay. Definitely getting that cookies and cream smell. Looks like it's kind of a white chocolate. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, it looks like kind of like a white chocolate with speckles to it. So it definitely looks like cookies and cream. All right, let's see what we got. Definitely a white chocolate. Um, yeah, I'm getting the cookies and cream flavor to it. Um, is it bad? No, not at all. It's just, you know, just different. I mean, cookies and cream, it doesn't tend to be my thing. So I don't dislike it, but it's not a flavor that I think I would actively seek out again. Um, although I will admit that, if I eat this more than once, I may develop a taste for it. So yeah, let's see. All right. Oh, and hello out there to everybody who's watching. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Gonna be drinking tea from my TARDIS mug to cleanse the palate. It's jasmine tea, in case anybody wonders. All right. Now, the next one, believe it or not, I was not able to find an answer to. Just making sure it's right side up. Okay. This is what I was able to find. And to the best of my knowledge, this is um, a basic milk chocolate Kit Kat, at least because I haven't been able to find any evidence to the contrary one way or the other. So if it's a standard, milk chocolate Kit Kat just in a Japanese wrapper, then hey, interesting surprise. All right, and and again, the packaging says no, I do not want to release the chocolatey goodness. So give me a bit here. Ah, there we go. All right, gonna set that one aside. Very chocolatey, almost dark chocolate in its taste. I don't know if you can see it. Uh, you know, yeah, its appearance and its smell lends me to believe that it's a dark chocolate. So let's try it. That's very nice, actually. Um, Tasting it, it's more like having a milk chocolate. Uh, it's almost as though it's a blend of milk chocolate and dark chocolate together, um, so as to, cut down on the sweetness of one, but to um, also cut down on the bitterness of the other, so that you so. And the reason I don't think it's fully dark chocolate is because a lot of Japanese Kit Kats that are dark chocolate come in a black wrapper, and that one was in the standard um, orange wrapper of a basic Kit Kat. I like that one actually. Like I said, it seems to be somewhere between a milk chocolate and a dark chocolate, and I thought it was wonderful. So we'll see. All right, more tea. Oh yeah. Ah, okay. Let's see. This one is supposed to be. See what I mean by the black wrapper? I don't know if you can see it up. Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of the glare. Yeah, this one is definitely going to be a dark chocolate because it's in a black wrapper, and the best I've been able to find is that it says sweetness for adults, um, and that's about all the wrapper said, believe it or not. So it's going to be definitely some sort of dark chocolate. Uh, and finally, a wrapper that doesn't fight me opening it. Okay, definitely a dark chocolate. I don't know how well you can see it. There you go. But definitely a dark chocolate. Smells definitely of a dark chocolate. Very mild flavor. Hmm. Not as bitter as I've come to expect from a dark chocolate. Um, it's actually quite nice. I do like it. The sweetness for adults that they call it tends to not be bad flavors, and uh, compared to one of the dark chocolates that I had during the last tasting, this is much more of a mild flavor because the last one that I had was kind of like, hey, we're just gonna open your mouth and pour in a spoonful of dark chocolate cocoa powder, and that's not what I got with this one. This was more like having just a, it was a Kit Kat with, coated in dark chocolate, and um, it was good. It was definitely good. Definitely more of a dark chocolate than the last one. This one could not be mistaken for anything other than a dark chocolate. And I would say, the whole sweetness for adults situation and statement does apply because it does seem to be slightly sophisticated. And yeah, I'd eat this one again, but it's not one that you could probably eat lots of. So yeah, I think so far from what I've had, this was so far the best one. All right, more tea, and time for the next one. All right, and again, not much to go on from the packaging, so it actually took a lot of translating on my part. And this one is, as best I've been able to find out, called whole grain biscuit. And again, hello out there to everybody who's watching. All right. Oh, and finally, the packaging has gotten back to, hey, we're not going to give Professor McClendon a hard time on the air. Ooh, I like this. Look. All right. There you go. That's what it looks like. It's got a very mild flavor. I think I'm getting hints of a white chocolate here. Yeah, definitely seems to be a white chocolate or some sort of like cream, uh, like a creamy one. Ooh. Okay. I've got my eyes closed because I'm just taking it in because when I first started um, chewing and getting it, all I got was the white chocolate or the creamy um, kind of chocolate, and there wasn't much flavor. But the flavor grew as I ate it, and that's like having just like a simple, almost like having like an animal cracker in terms of flavor. Not quite though, um, and that that was very nice. It was subtle and mild and tasty. There's a tinge of sweetness to it, that that lingers, which makes me feel that you couldn't eat a lot of these, but you could definitely have more than one in a sitting, and so that's definitely a plus. All right. Well, that's the first four down, so we're already a quarter of the way through this. All right. Now the list is telling me that this next one I've had before, and so I'm gonna hold that one up. There we go. Uh, Sorry about the lighting. This is not a black wrapper. This is actually kind of like a evergreen wrapper. This is strong matcha, which I've had before. I had this during the last tasting, and it wasn't bad. Um, you know, Matcha. There's no there's no mistaking matcha. All right, and now this wrapper is somewhere in the middle between giving me a hard time and opening just fine. All right, setting that aside. Here you go. Oh, that's like green grass color. Look at that. You know, I'm not getting much of a scent from this. Sorry, I almost started laughing there because the matcha flavor just the moment you put it in your mouth, it's just like hits you right away, and there's no mistaking this is matcha at all. Um, it's got a strong flavor. It's very nice. If you don't like matcha, you're gonna despise this. But if you like matcha at all, you're gonna go out and you're gonna buy um, an entire bag of just this flavor. And I happen to be someone who likes matcha, so yeah, that was good. That was really good, and I'd have that again. And this is one of those ones where you could go, yeah, I'll have like half the bag before realizing I need to stop now. All right, so let's see. More of the tea, fix the hair. All right. Ooh, that's good. That's really good. Okay, this is the other one from this list that I've had before. It is Discerning Strawberry. Now, last time I described this as having kind of like strawberry ice cream or like a strawberry milkshake, and I was utterly taken with it last time. So, oh, I'm being asked in the commentary what kind of tea am I drinking to cleanse my palate? It's jasmine tea. So yeah, Asian tea to go with Asian Kit Kats. And I haven't even stuck this Kit Kat under my nose, and I'm getting that strawberry whiff. Um, yeah, look at that. You know, Oh, I could sit here for a couple of minutes just smelling this, and oh yeah, it just the aroma alone is still reminding me of a strawberry milkshake or strawberry ice cream, and like I was saying before, I utterly loved it last time. I think that it turned out to be my favorite of the batch. So strong contender for that to still be the case. Let's see. All I want to do is smile with this one. Definitely. I don't know if I know. I had my eyes closed while I was chewing it, trying to take in the flavors, and I could feel that I wanted to smile. I don't know if it came out on camera because again I had my eyes closed, but that was just so for me so delicious and so fun to eat. Um, I just want to have more, and if I wasn't going to share the um, uh, the Kit Kats off camera, my mother bought me this specific batch, and I was going to share uh, it with her. And if I wasn't going to share them with her to let her try these, I'd grab that second half of the pack right now and shovel that right in my face while I was talking to you. Um, it's taking a lot of willpower right now not to have the other one. Um, very impressed, and just yeah, it's the one that is still top of the mark so far, and the ones that are going to come are going to have a tough one, tough time to beat. All right, all right. This one I'm looking forward to. Uh, there we go. It is chocolate orange, and as we all know, orange blends and pairs very well with chocolate, and so I have high hopes and high expectations for this one because um, just because of what it is. All right, uh, appears to be a milk chocolate from its appearance. There we go on that one. Uh, Sorry, I'm I know the aroma it hit my nose and the chocolate a touch me, so I'm like ooh, but very powerful orange scent to this, and but not in a bad way. Okay, there's no mistaking what this is. Um, when I smelled it, the orange was very forward uh, in the aroma, and when I put it in my mouth and started eating it, I got the orange flavor before I got the chocolate flavor. Um, so definite proof that orange and chocolate blends well. Not overly sweet, but very orange, like I said. Um, that that is quite good. Um, and if you've ever had the pairing of orange and chocolate before, um, and liked it, this is a Japanese Kit Kat that you would like and that you should look for. Um, that's that one. That's definitely a lot of fun. All right. I need a second sip just to get the taste out of my mouth, but that's not a bad thing. Oh, All right. This next one, based upon my research, is discerning raspberry. Hopefully everybody can see it, you know, not too much glare, not too out of focus. All right. Discerning raspberry. Uh-oh, we've got another difficult package, so give me a moment. I wonder what it says about the packaging for the Kit Kats in Japan. I guess they want to make sure that they're not going to accidentally be opened and either tampered with or, you know, damaged. Ooh, I'm liking the look of this. Let's see. Strikingly similar to the discerning strawberry. I haven't even stuck it under my nose, and I want to say I'm already getting a whiff of the. Yep, definitely. I'm getting the aroma of the raspberry. Based upon its color, it's probably another white chocolate. Oh, oh wow. This is another one that makes me laugh. The raspberry comes in very fast, hits you very hard, um, and lets you know right off the bat that hey, this is raspberry. It's not overpowering because I want to make sure that that's known. Like you know when I made my first comments, you know, made it sound as though the raspberry was going to be overpowering. No, it's not. It's just that it's going to come on very quickly and let you know that it's going to be raspberry. There's going to be no mistaking it. And raspberry is also something that lends itself to blending with chocolate. However, this one is not paired with a milk chocolate or a dark chocolate. This seems to be paired up with a white chocolate, like you saw when I held it up. And yeah, that's very nice. It's not as powerful as say the discerning strawberry was, uh, but it's not it's definitely not bad. It's definitely in that same overall ballpark. Well, that's 8 of them so far. We've got 8 more of these to go because it's a package of 16. So let me have more tea. Ooh, all right. Let's see. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Now the best I've been able to figure out for this one is sweetness for adults, some sort of white chocolate. Um, and so, you know, I know, so if it's more than just a sophisticated white chocolate, um, then I haven't been able to figure out what it is. So, okay. My goodness. It may in fact be. Alright. Now, right off the bat, it's got some speckling to it, which leads me to believe this is not going to be some sort of just basic white chocolate. I'm definitely getting the aroma of white chocolate. The cookie inside doesn't clue me in as to what it is. Sorry, my brain is trying to process this. Um, Even though the speckling would make you think that there's something more to it, all I'm getting is a basic just Kit Kat with white chocolate. Um, Doesn't make it bad, just means it's just a white chocolate Kit Kat. Um, the white chocolate comes on very, very strong because white chocolate can be sometimes overpoweringly sweet. Um, this is almost to that point, very sweet. You would, even if you like white chocolate, this is not one you'd be able to handle having many of, like unlike some of the others where you could go, yeah, I could just, shovel these down until the entire supply is gone. This one would make your tongue and teeth go stop. Um, I don't dislike it, um, but it is a bit sweet, even for my sweet tooth. So I'm definitely going to need the tea on this one. All right. Okay. Looking up the next one. And okay, so here's the next one. And again, through a little bit of research, I've been able to find out that this is strawberry milk. Whether or not that means like strawberry milk or milkshake, I don't know. Um, it's quite pink inside, as you would expect for something that's supposed to be strawberry in flavor. Okay, setting it aside. Here you go. Oh, I'm not I haven't even brought it to my nose yet, and I'm already getting the whiff of strawberry. Okay, so it's very much like the discerning strawberry in terms of its aroma. I'm trying. I'm finding that as I'm eating it, I'm comparing it to the discerning strawberry, and it's very, very similar, even in flavor. It was almost identical to me in terms of the aroma, and it started off very, very similar in terms of the flavor. But there's there's something slightly different about it. I think it's the fact that discerning strawberry versus strawberry milk, and so there's like I said, there's a difference, but it's very minor, and one could easily say, oh, I just got two of the same flavor in the same variety pack. Um, but I'm actually trying to find things that are different about it, and again, there's a slight undertone flavor that makes it just this much different from the discerning strawberry. Is it good? Yes, I like it. Um, but oddly enough, I think the discerning strawberry is better. Um, would I have this one again? Absolutely. Um, but as with its counterpart, it's not one you could have all the time. Um, so yeah, but good. All right. Oh, this is one I definitely need tea for. Almost out of tea, by the way. So hopefully the flavors won't be too big. Oh boy. All right. Now this one is high cacao with cacao nibs. So this I anticipate being very powerful aroma and almost oh my goodness. It almost didn't, it almost didn't want to break in half. It seems very firm in comparison to the others. All right. Oh, uh, it's the aroma is already hitting me, and I don't even have to stick it under my nose. There's no mistaking this for a dark chocolate um, Kit Kat. Wow. Oh, that is they're not lying. High cacao with cacao nibs. This is a bitter dark chocolate. You know, um, if you are not a dark chocolate um, fan, you will absolutely despise this. But if you are a dark chocolate fan, you'll like it. Um, you may feel that it might be a bit much, even uh, if you like dark chocolate. But yeah, that's good. That's really good. Um, I would have this again, no question. I wouldn't be able to eat a lot of these, unlike some dark chocolate candies. But wow, it's I'm just having a wow moment because it's powerful. You know, you know, the, you know, the force is the force is strong with this one. All right, all right. Definitely need the tea for this one. All right, all right. This next one is Mont Blanc. Now, oh my, interesting. And it even has an alcohol consumption warning on the back. Look at that. And it looked like it was out of focus here. So it says alcohol consumption 0.1%. Please refrain from children and those who are weak in alcohol. Interesting. And now I've had other ones in the past that are um, either alcohol or alcohol flavored that I have not seen this warning on. Um, so this ought to be interesting. And because it's got this specific tag on it, this may be a bit difficult to try to open, but we'll soon see. Oh wow! Yeah, the wrapper's adding a additional layer of difficulty to try to get it open. Okay, Mont Blanc. Okay, there we go. Looks like it's going to be a white chocolate one. My eyes want to cross from the aroma, I'm not going to lie. Getting it, it's almost as though I'm smelling maple syrup. That's that's lovely. That's absolutely lovely. Um, I'm trying to put into words, into appropriate words, how that tastes. Um, Definitely a white chocolate, and it somehow reminds me of like I've seen other flavors where it calls themselves like autumn this or that. I'm definitely getting that kind of like autumn feel. It's almost as though it's almost like having, again, almost like my brain wants to process it as having like maple syrup, um, but not like sickeningly sweet or anything like that. Um, it if I was gonna tell people and say, hey, the Japanese Kit Kats have a more sophisticated flavor than a lot of what we see in the United States for Kit Kats. This is one that I would easily put in as an example for just a more, you know, like a refined or sophisticated like flavor palette, to eating it. Um, it's quite good. Um, but it's just different. It's not different bad. It's not necessarily different good, uh, perhaps, but it's just different. And I saw, but I guess in that case, I could say that it is different good. Um, okay, yeah. Well, so far that is 12, and so we're three-quarters of the way through this now. Trying to conserve my tea. Okay, this next one I'm not looking forward to at all. Um, and I'll show you why in a second. It's called Coffee Break. And for anybody who knows me, knows that I do not like coffee at all. Um, and so therefore, I'm going to eat this more because I have to, not because I want to. Okay, the package for once, gave up the contents very quickly. Um, Sorry, the lighting makes it look dark. It's definitely closer to a milk chocolate than a dark chocolate. Okay, for me it has the aroma of a dark chocolate. Though the picture on the I'm gonna bring the picture back on the wrapper. It looks more like it's supposed to be some sort of espresso uh, pack sort of coffee. Maybe it is. Okay. I'm I'm I know I said that I was not looking forward to this one, and um I'm not getting coffee at all. Um to me it tastes like a simple, um like very, I shouldn't say, um I was gonna say low end dark chocolate, but what I mean by as in a whole, if this was, like, hey, very high, you know, cacao thing, very bitter, very dark chocolate, I would say I put on the lower end of like the dark chocolate spectrum than anything else. And I've even got people in the feed who are like, looks tasty, and that they'll eat it for me. Um, you'd be welcome to, and if you like coffee, you'll probably enjoy this one. I'm personally not getting coffee at all, like I said, so I don't dislike it the way I thought I was going to. Um, but it's not bad. Again, it comes off more like a very mild dark chocolate to me. Um, so that's at least a good thing for me, because if I had coffee, you might actually see me, leave camera to try to spit it out, and I don't like doing that. So, hey, score one for the Japanese Kit Kats. All right. Now in the commentary, one of the people made mention that they had gotten a hold of a pistachio one, uh, and guess what? We've got pistachio. Here it is. So, the person in the comments said that the pistachio was good. I'm a pistachio fiend. Um, so that I don't do product placement, I won't be showing you the bag of shelled pistachio nuts, but um, let's just say they are advertised quite a bit on television in a green bag with a turtle. Um, Here it is. This smile on my face shows, what I'm thinking just from the aroma. It's like, oh, because yeah, I'm liking it already. Okay. I'm not getting a lot of pistachio flavor. I'm getting some, very very minor bit. Getting more of the milk chocolate. The chocolate seems to be um, borderlining on dark chocolate, like some of the other ones that I've had. Um, this was good. I like this one. It's definitely very nutty. Um, but I'm not getting a lot of pistachio flavor, but I'm getting a nuttiness, if that makes any sense. Um, I'd have this one again in a heartbeat. Absolutely in a heartbeat. Um, so the person in the comments section who said that the pistachio is good, yep, right there with you. All right. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm saying oh my goodness because I'm switching back and forth to the list that I've got ahead of time, so I can and oh, it was upside down. Sorry about that. Cheesecake, cheesecake flavored Kit Kats. All right, and I'm a fiend for cheesecakes. Um, it's definitely some sort of either cream or white chocolate. There you go. Oh my goodness. You know, I'm looking at it, and in comparison to a bunch of the other white chocolates, especially the one that turned out to be just white chocolate with all the speckling, this looks more like a basic white chocolate than the one that was just white chocolate. Definitely getting like the cream cheese or you know kind of smell to it, though it's very 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 mild. Starts off mild, but the sweetness builds. My initial my initial uh, observation is that it seems to be just a basic white chocolate Kit Kat, and but then that flavor that is the cheesecake seems to subtly creep in, but it remains subtle. Um, Now, to me, I'm not getting a lot of cheesecake, um, but I am getting the fact that it is more than just white chocolate. Um, To me, it's kind of anticlimactic, not gonna lie. Um, if you like white chocolate, this is one that you'll definitely have a lot. I'm sure when I share this one off camera with my mother, she's going to be able to notice it more than I am. Her taste buds are a lot more discerning than I am. She just doesn't like being on camera. Um, I don't dislike it. I probably, I'd probably have to have it again to see if maybe I can catch more of the cheesecake, upon subsequent tastings. But like I said, otherwise it's very, very mild, and I'm not actually getting cheesecake at all. Um, okay, and it's time for the last of the tea. Oh, I needed that. And now we've reached the final one. Summer mango. All right, so I have high hopes for this one as well. And I'm trying to get it out of the package. The Kit Kat. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on it, because like on the camera lens, it definitely looks either white or slightly yellow. But from what I'm seeing, it looks almost like, unless it's just the lighting in here, it almost looks slightly pinkish, actually. Um, but that, again, that might just be the light in here. Okay. The aroma makes me think pina colada, not mango. Wait a minute. But definitely, a tropical, you know, fruit aroma. I I want to smile. I'm smiling on this one. This is another one that makes me want to smile. Uh, and that's that's that that that, that that's lovely. That is. Um, I'm I find that even though I've been told that it's mango, I'm searching for mango flavor, because to me I'm getting more, again, that pina colada taste. Um, somewhere in my brain, it's processing the flavor more like coconut than mango. It's quite good, because honestly, it would not have made me smile if I didn't like it. Um, yeah, I would say seek this one out. Definitely seek this one out. I like it quite a bit. Yeah, you know, some of the people in the comment section think it's are surprised that I'm liking it, but yeah, I think this is quite good. Um, I want to share um, flavor. I want to share this with other people to go, does this taste like mango to you, or does it taste like the pina colada? That's what my brain is saying I want to do. Um, but I do think it is good, um, regardless of whether or not it strikes me as being mango. Um, in the grand scheme of things, because now we've tried all 16, um, I do like them. I do think that there are some that I definitely like better than others. There's some that I would eat again in a heartbeat. Others that I'd probably go, I don't know about that. Um, uh, the discerning strawberry, I think, still comes out as my favorite from this batch. And so if you like strawberries, you know, hearty endorsement. Um, Trying to figure out if there's one that I like the least. And I'm looking at the list right now. And I would say if there was any that I would say no to, that I would put on like the absolute bottom of my list, I'd probably say one of the white chocolate ones. But that's probably just because white chocolate isn't among my favorite, even though I'll eat it. Um, all in all, this was not a bad batch to have. And I know that between this one and the last one that I did, um, I still haven't, even scratched the surface of everything that's available in Japan. But this is definitely a good array of what you can get, and without any question, much more interesting and much more varied than what you get in America. Um, now, uh, if you can, my recommendation would be go out and get some for yourself. If it's one variety or if it's like what people have gotten for me at other places. I mean, you could even go to Amazon.com and they offer variety packs. You just can't pick and choose the variety you get. Um, do that because that'll give you a nice um, a nice spread for what you can get. So yeah, it was pretty slick. Um, well, I'm gonna package these up. I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you all for stopping by. This has been Professor McClendon. See you at the next one. And remember, um, I try them quite often so that you don't have to. But in this case, I would say try all of these, because I want you to, even the flavors that I wasn't particularly fond of. And I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye now.